All right, good morning, guys. I am normally at work at this time of the morning, but I am on break right now. So I was able to catch these update patch notes as they dropped this morning, which was kind of cool. These are for July 13th. So this is really odd that we're getting so much information a week ahead of time. So let's go ahead and cover it. This is the energy patch. So we are getting swapped over to the energy system. We've talked about it in previous. Farmer has talked about it in previous. Several other content creators have talked about the energy system. Some are going to like it, some are not going to like it. It's going to benefit some versus others. Overall, the goal of the developers is to counteract the fatigue that people are getting by playing the game. There's a lot of content, there's a lot to do, especially with the implementation of Siege, and obviously with PvP and Challenge Arena. It's a lot of time spent having to do a lot of things. So hopefully they're thinking the energy system will reduce that gaming fatigue, as they say here. So let's go ahead and kind of pop into what's going to happen here. So you can have up to 300 energy at the time. I'm pretty sure you can go over that cap in certain instances. Like if you have 300 energy and then you do your dailies, pretty sure you get more energy on top of that, but you won't be getting the energy over time. So energy will be refreshed every, I think it's like 7 or 8 minutes. You'll get energy back into your pot of energy. And then, so you can just sort of stack your energy up and then use it all in one go, or you can just sort of like play throughout the day, use a little bit of energy here, use some there. And yeah, so I kind of like it. Mostly the reason I like it is because energy allows me to just focus on farming what I want to farm. Right now, I don't need any more essence. I have so much essence to build monsters right now that I only need runes. So I would rather use those Kairos dungeon essence tickets, towards rune dungeons. So that's exactly what I'm going to be able to do with the energy system. I can just run rune dungeons all day, and I can be able to farm runes that way, because that's what we really need. Is we need to have lots more runes and lots more lot better efficiency runes as well, especially with Siege now. A lot of even the higher level players are feeling very, very stretched right now when it comes to runes, because we don't have enough runes to have 10 different defenses to put on our Siege defenses. So that's that. Here's Path of Growth is going to have 10 energy, Kairos 10 energy, Expedition 30 energy, and then repeat requests. So like, for instance, Expedition, we might do a little bit less of that as I'm getting close to maxing out all of my skill points for my summoner. So I might do less Expedition. We'll see. And then repeat requests will cost 8. Let's see. It says various tickets and Rahil orders in possession at the time of maintenance will not disappear and can be used. So this is a big one. I know some people were asking what's going to happen to our tickets. Our tickets are going to stay there. So we'll have our Path of Growth tickets and we will have our Kairos Dungeon tickets and our Rahil orders, the things that we use for repeat quests. We'll still have those and we can use them up. And I would imagine as soon as we use them up, they're pretty much gone. And then we completely switch over to the energy system at that point. These are the repeat requests, and these are getting changed up to sort of match up with the way the energy system works now. So it looks like we're going to be doing less repeat quests overall, or at least making them more valuable. We're getting more experience, more scrolls, more box pieces. Let's see here, more gold. Let's go down to the ones that everybody normally does. Some people do the Rukarangma Breath of Life one with the unknown scrolls, which is always not bad. It's a good way to get Breath of Life. And then I typically do the gold one. So this is nice. We're literally doubling the amount of gold. And then unknown scrolls to me is Breath of Life. So that's what that looks like. So that's pretty good. It's pretty solid. Decent amount of experience here. 15,000 up to 60,000 for this one. So if you're leveling up your other summoners or even a monster that you're trying to level up, you can run this repeat quest. And that's pretty good value right there. So they're upping the rewards of all the repeat quests. This is one that I glanced over and I was a little confused about. It says from now on, energy consumption will be utilized in events, and the 2 times reward effect in the Summoner Pass will now be provided as an item, such as dungeon tickets or quick battle permits. So obviously, as a Battle Pass owner myself, we get 2 times the amount of rewards from certain events and whatnot. So we get an item, kind of like a quick battle ticket. I wonder if it's going to be a different button or it's something that we have to select and all of a sudden we get 2 times rewards. It's kind of like, I don't know, if it's an item we have to utilize and it's an extra step to do that, I don't really like that. Hopefully this is just sort of automatic. I don't have to do anything different with my dungeon runs, but we'll see what that looks like on Thursday when it comes around. Okay, so they are updating the daily and weekly challenges. So like you do your dailies and you do your weeklies, which you should be doing every day. At least do your dailies and get all your weeklies done. So they're updating these to be a little bit more in line with the new energy system. So we're getting rewards as energy as rewards, crystals, of course, and essence and all those other good things. And then, of course, summoner pass points. So just changing up the daily rewards. Let's see. This is kind of important right here. So you can enter the dungeons with the same number of available entries as before when the content entries reset until the maintenance. So it does say, though, that after the maintenance, you can use energy to enter dungeons and the unused dungeon entries will disappear. So exactly the timing of that, not sure. Just use up all of your dungeons. Get all your dungeons before the update drops and just make sure to clear all your dungeons first. So that way you don't have anything going to waste. Okay, after the maintenance, 6 path of growth control can be additionally obtained by entering the summoner path. After the maintenance, the new benefits. Interesting. I'm trying to read after the maintenance, the new benefits. 6 path of growth tickets, 3 Kairos tickets, and 12 quick battle permits can be additionally obtained by entering the summoner pass. Not sure what that means exactly. Let me know if you know what that one means. Details may change. We'll have to see when the actual update drops. There may be some small changes to it. And then we're just going to get 300 energy right off the bat after maintenance. So that is that. That is the update to the energy system. We're going to have to really see. I know that several other content creators, Farmer, Kiger, have done the math on the energy system. And overall, it seems to be an improvement in the eyes of most. I think anything that is reducing the fatigue is nice, which is right here, gaming fatigue. Anything that reduces the fatigue is nice. Anything that allows me to just do what I want to do in the game is better. I don't want to feel like it's a chore to have to go and do Kairos, or it's a chore to go and have to do a specific dungeon just because I have daily tickets or I have daily entries to do it. So I like the energy system. It's worked for the original game, Sky Arena. It's worked for many, many years. So not sure why they didn't do energy at the start of this game, because it's just kind of the way this world works, right? It's within the same world as the other Sky Arena game. So I don't know. Hopefully they continue down this path of implementing more and more things from Sky Arena, because it's a good game. It's been around for a long time, and they've made a lot of good quality of life improvements to the Sky Arena game. And I see they're kind of going down that path of making good quality of life changes here. Finally. So that is the new energy system. I like it overall. So I am excited for it. The other little change that they're going to be making on the 13th is the hero area quests. So as you guys know, we have our weekly quests. You go kill like 30 monsters each of the different regions. Then you go kill the mini bosses, which they did make easier because the mini bosses spawn every 5 minutes now. So all of that was easier, and it made it a lot easier for me to go and do it on all my summoners, which I never got to because it was just to try to go and get the mini bosses with all the other summoners. You had to wait till a certain time and then you could go do the mini bosses. It was just a hassle and I didn't like it. So having them spawn every 5 minutes was super nice. Now they're making these rewards monthly, right? So they're monthly rewards instead of weekly. So I would imagine that it's still 3 different summoners. You can still do it on all 3 summoners. So let's see, the elite creature rewards, and these are going to be the new monthly rewards. So overall, I guess these are less rewards overall, because if you did it weekly, you would be getting more rewards technically. Tough lever times 15, Skystone 20. That's an inline. The gold reward is kind of weird. It feels like it's lower. I feel like it should be 400,000. Yeah, seems like just that. But yeah, overall, this is probably more rewards than most people are getting, because I guarantee you the majority of players are not doing hero area on all 3 of their summoners every single week. So just being able to do it once a month, I think this is going to help the majority of players, even though it might technically be less rewards for some of us that are sort of grinding it out every single week. So overall, I think it's a good change. Again, less work, less chores or homework, a storyteller says sometimes, like less chores for us to do and more time spent in the stuff that really matters: siege, challenge arena, PvP, pushing the highest level of our spires. All that kind of stuff is way more fun and engaging. So we want to be able to spend as much time doing those things without feeling like we're spending all of our time grinding and autoing, doing our chores, right? So overall, some good stuff in this update. So I am glad and happy that the direction that they're taking is to, as they say, reduce the fatigue. So that pretty much covers what's coming up in the patch notes on the 13th. They will likely be making some small little changes, so we'll have to see what the patch notes are on Thursday when they do actually drop. I will not be here that day. I'll be out of town again, going on another vacation. Yay, Topher, another vacation. So you'll have to clue into either Kiger or Farmer or any of the other content creators to see what those patch notes are when they do drop. So thank you guys for watching. I generally don't get to do update news like this just because I'm always at work when the updates drop. So not really a whole lot of point, but if you like the video, go ahead and make sure to hit that like button. Make sure to subscribe. I do lots of live streams, PvP live streams and other things like that. So we have a lot of fun over the live streams, and that's really the biggest reason you should subscribe and hit that bell so that way you can come and watch. All right, guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time.